Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Boby Zidane. Today I would like to present about list of export and import terms from chapter 15, who is exporting and importing goods. The first is export terms. The first is export activities. Process activities is process and activities in full is in sending goods from one country to another for the purpose of trade. And the second, use goods. It is a second-hand or pre-owned items that are being exported. And the third is hazardous and toxic waste material that pose a risk to human health or the environment due to their toxic, flammable, corrosive, and reactive nature. And the fourth is raw or fresh rattan. It is unprocessed or freshly harvested rattan, which is a type of climbing palm widely used for furniture and handcraft production. And the next is HS. It is a harmonized system code. It is a standardized numerical method used to classify trade products for custom purpose. And the number 6, custom area. The designate area, typically a country's territory where goods are subject to custom regulation and control. And the 7 is national security. It is a measure taken to protect a country's sovereignty, territorial integrity, and defense interest. And the number 8 is public interest. It is the well-being and welfare of the general public. Export restriction may be imposed on goods that could negatively impact public interest. And the 9, it is a social, cultural, and moral community. Goods that are considered offensive, obscene, or against the cultural or moral value of a particular society may be prohibited from export. And then number 10, prohibit goods. It is goods that are strictly forbidden for export due to legal, safety, security, or ethical reason. These goods are not allowed to leave the custom area. And the 11, restrict goods. It is goods that require special permits, license, or authorization for export, and this good may have certain limitation, condition, or regulation associated with their exportation. And the number 12, in international agreements. It is agreements or treaties between countries that govern trade and establish rule and regulation for the export and import of specific goods. And the 13, export control measure imposed by government to regulate the export of certain goods, technologies, or service to specific destination. Export control aims to ensure national security, prevent proliferation of weapons, and comply with international obligation. And the next term from import. The first is used goods. This refers to the import of second-hand or used goods. And the second, hazardous and toxic waste or P3 waste. This refers to the import or hazardous of toxic waste material. And the number 3, psychotropic. This refers to the import of substance or drugs that affect the mental state of behavior of individuals. And the fourth is narcotics. This refers to the import and control substance with potential for abuse and dependence. And the next is ENSW, or Indonesian National Single Window, a national system in Indonesia that streamlines and integrates process for data submission, processing, and decision-making related to custom clearance and goods release. And the sixth is HS code. It is a harmonized system code. It is a standardized numerical code used to classify product for custom duties and statistical purpose internationally. And the seventh is PTKI. It is a Indonesian custom tariff book. It is a tariff book used in Indonesia to determine import and export duties based on the HS codes. And the next is number 8, traffic classification. It is the process of determining the appropriate tariff code or classification for import goods. And the 7 is custom valuation, the process of determining the custom value of imported goods for the purpose of assessing import duties and tax. And the last is import quota, a quantitative restriction imposed on the quantity or value of certain goods that can be imported into a country during a specific period. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.